Hi friends, we are going to do the race again to see how much faster we can get. Mindy, do you remember, first of all, we are the Maskcara Twins. I'm Mandy.
And Mindy. Hi guys.
Hello. Do you remember how long we did it last time?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, what's our goal this time?
Should we do 4.5?
Yep, let's go for 4.5. Will you set the timer, please?
Yep, you need me to time. Let me grab my phone. Okay, we're ready.
Okay, the brush I'm going to start with is the Detail Hack. I'm also going to use the 30-second hack brush here, and I use both on a daily basis. This little guy is going to get under the eyes, the Detail Hack, and this is going to be the go-to to blend it. What brushes are you using, Min?
30-second hack and remember what this one's called?
Multitasker.
Multitasker. And this will just be for my eyes, which we are just going to do the hack, right?
Yeah, I'm going to use both of these ones.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I'll just be using this one just for the highlight and contour part.
Awesome. Alrighty. You say go.
Okay, ready? Go. Okay, let's hurry.
We're going to start with the Aura. Awesome. Okay. Okay, just a minute, sweetheart. Moving on to contour.
Ah, you're ahead of me. I'm hurrying.
Jump in, keep it up.
One minute, 8 seconds.
Awesome. Okay, I'm flipping over the detail from the big end to the small end to contour the nose.
And I just take mine and squeeze the end here like that.
Back to the big end to contour around the chin and down the side of the neck. As you can see, I'm using the Detail Hack. Mindy's using the 30-second hack brush. Either one works. It's really just preference. Okay, you gotta wait just a minute, Kate.
Then onto blush.
Okay, blush you place right where the sun would naturally hit your cheek. And I'm going to show how you do not have to use a blender to blend, or a perfector to blend today. I'm just going to use my 30-second hack brush to blend.
And I've got my perfector I'm starting with already.
Last with the eliminator, you just take right here. You can highlight your nose. I don't like to. What's our time?
2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Awesome. I'm using Sabrina to cover the full eyelid here. I'm going in with Stardust to the outside of the eye on both sides. I'm using Fin as my dark color. I'm using my multitasker brush to place the makeup. And then we're going to blend with the eyeshadow everything brush. This is the multitasker here. Boom.
So we got our highlight and contour on in 3 minutes, Mandy.
Awesome.
We're 3 minutes, 25 seconds now.
For my eyeliner, I'm using Salem. The tool I'm using is the multitasker, the small end. And I dip in Stay Spray before I apply.
Three, two,
Done.
1. Nice. Good job. Good job.
Okay, and the last thing is just mascara. So awesome.
Just like that, you guys can be ready in 4 minutes. We did it. That's so exciting.
That's how close we are in age. 4 minutes.
Okay.
Mindy, do you want to talk about what happened yesterday a little bit?
Oh, my crazy day. So it was Sunday, and we just thought we'd go down to First Dam, and my daughter, she loves to go see the ducks. So my oldest boy didn't want to come, so we left him home. And when we got down there, we saw a few people jumping off the cliff. And so my husband Scott was like, "Hey, let's just video this for Easton. He might like to see it." So we pulled out the video, start videoing, and the first kid that we got on video jumped. Well, first off, so he was up pretty high because we saw some kids jumping and it wasn't too high. And then I was like, "Hey, Scott, look at that kid. He's up there pretty high." And they're like, "Oh, no, he probably shouldn't do that." Of course, they're clear across on the other side of the lake. I could really yell to him, and plus there's like 100 people there. So we're just like, "Oh, no, he better not jump, better not jump." And his friend talked him out of it. And so he went down just only about 8 feet and jumped because it wasn't as high as he initially would have jumped. And he, like, no joke, we were videoing, watched him jump, falls into the water, comes up like screaming. And we were like, whoa, maybe the water was too cold. It's his first time jumping. Like, we thought he was just the water was too cold. And so we didn't think much of it, but kind of started worrying about him. And he was just like screaming at the top of his lungs. And sure enough, he pops out of the water and his leg was broken.
Wow.
Yeah.
And didn't you talk with the parents, and they wanted people to be aware that that's a dangerous place to jump? So
yeah, so Scott's videoing, and we're like, did he break his leg? And hurry and turn off the video and call 911 because he's clear on the other side. Like, luckily he got out of the water. If he would have broken both legs, people say, and just from comments online and stuff, people say that it's about 8 feet deep right there, which he jumped pretty high. Like, you can.
You have to watch the video. He jumped really high, like, yeah. Amazing. Yeah. I'm just so glad.
Just with his friends, his buddies are kind of, let's go higher, and it's kind of, that can just go till somebody gets hurt. So, yeah, it was a little bit crazy. So Scott hurries and calls 911, search and rescue. We told them because he's over on the side of the lake, we weren't sure how he's going to get back over. People were going to have to carry him, and they were saying, don't move him, or it could be done, type of thing. And so a canoe was nearby and got over to him and was helping him and his buddies. It took him about a good 2 minutes to get down to him. And then, so we ran over to kind of help too. Of course, we had our little kids with us. So I was like, if there's anything graphic, I don't want them to see it. So Scott ran ahead of us and got to the grandma that was there. And they were just loading him up in the canoe to bring him over. And EMTs were just starting to show up and all that. So they brought him over, and it was just really sad. So, yeah, they pulled him out of the water, and you could tell that there was something wrong with his leg for sure. Luckily, it was just his leg, though. That could have been so much worse.
Yeah. And didn't the parents of the boy give you permission to post it on YouTube to make people aware that it is?
Yeah. Okay. So I was kind of sick about him. I didn't know what was happening or how. So I kind of, on Facebook, I was able to reach out to the mom. I didn't know who she was, but we had posted the video and it had been shared a few times. And so she had actually shared it. And so I reached out to her and just told her, hey, we were hesitant to share this video. It's not, you can't really see anything from the video, but you can hear him screaming in distress. And so trying to put myself in her shoes, I thought, oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. But where she had shared it, I reached out to her and just said, hey, I hope that's okay. Let her know what we did. And we were the ones there. And Scott actually jumped into the water to help him out. There's about 6 big guys that jumped in to do that. So just let her know that who we were and to make sure that it was okay, because we could easily take that video down. And she said, no, it's fine. She said, and I said, I appreciate you being willing to share it and sharing it herself. It is dangerous. He was one of 20 people out there jumping that day, yesterday. So it was just crazy. But she just said, yeah, it's dangerous. She said that she would jump there a lot as a teenager. And she just said, no, people need to know that it's dangerous. And that it can happen so fast. It easily could have, if he would have broken both legs, he would have drowned. Yeah. How can you swim? It was just way too much.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys were there to help him and make people be aware of the dangers of it. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Go back and if you'd like to watch that video to create awareness that obviously, it is dangerous. People make mistakes and it's dangerous to jump from that high. Know where you're jumping and know your waters. So anyway, we're so glad you guys watched this morning. Feel free to subscribe and also ask any questions that you might have. Have a great day.
Bye, you guys.